This is Nathan Bunny from inventaweb.net, and in this, the third video in the Power Services Reporting System training series, we're going to be looking at flow tests. Go in here to flow tests under admin, and let's pick a customer. For example, this 00 test is a good test customer. And then we can pick a location. Actually, let me show you this here. On each of the flow test, groundwater, and pump tests, you can always, once you've selected a customer, edit that customer's data. And this is very simple. You simply make changes and update the customer. This allows, for example, right here, the creation of a new customer, and then editing it right here immediately right in this without looking for something new. In both cases, you can search by typing. You can find whoever you're looking for rapidly by searching, and the same with locations. Not working. Oh, that's new. Sorry, you can't search locations, normally a shorter list. This is new location name here. Okay. So if I were to pick, let's pick one like test pump, where we already have some data in. You'll notice that this location and the pump that's there has quite a bit of information already. So if we were to, for example, just add a new test here, oops. I should have set the date first, but I can do it afterwards. If you forget to put dates in here, you can always come over here and just type them in. Okay. And then I can say this was 45 minutes of testing. Let's say this was Bill Power that did the test. The standing water level, let's say, is 80 feet. The recovered water level is, let's say, 82 feet. And then we have an option here now whether this is or is not a yield test. And I'll show you the difference in a moment on that. I'm going to save the test data, so these are all saved. Actually, I'm going to close this and go back in here. Actually, it bugs me that date. Now, date did update there. Now we'll go back in. Now we can see that's correct, February 9th. Okay, so let's add a run to this. And let's say the customer's RPM is 1,000, and we measured 1,003. The customer is saying 300 gallons per minute, and we're saying we got 299. And the pumping water level on this test, well, let's say was 88. And I'm going to go ahead and save that run. And then we can add a second run. And let's say we have 1,000 again, 1,002 this time, 300, 301 this time, and once again we were at 88 feet while we were pumping. Now, if I, without turning on yield test, if I generate the PDF, we're going to generate a cover letter, which likely needs a little bit of work possibly, but then we're going to generate this information about the pump, who did the test timing, and then you can see here these are close enough to do no actual percentage difference in the gallons per minute. Now, if we were to change this to a yield test with the same data and save the test data and generate PDF, then we should see no cover letter and more data here with a well yield number for each of the tests as well. And that is about it right now for the flow tests. Our next one will look at the groundwater tests.